Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs of 10th of August. The session will be important, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. The first question is, which organization one of order from has won the order from the army for the supply of 200 drones? I repeat, which organization has won the order from the army for the supply of 200 drones as well as accessories? Which is it? It is your Daksha Unmanned Systems, right? It is a Chennai, Tamil Nadu based startup, or we can say it is a Chennai, Tamil Nadu based drone manufacturer, right? And Daksha Unmanned System, they have recently won the contract for the supply of various 200 drones and accessories to the army, correct? Then they will be supplying this to Indian Army. This question can be also asked. And next, remember this Daksha Unmanned Systems Limited, DUMS. This has also won a contract from the IFCO. What is IFCO? IFCO is your Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative, right? And it is for the supply of 400 agriculture spraying drones. So 200 drones contract from the Indian Army worth as well along with accessories, and 400 agriculture spraying drones with IFCO, right? So these two contracts has been signed by DUMS, that is your Daksha Unmanned Systems Limited, and this is a drone manufacturer company that is located in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Who is the chief executive officer and director here of DUMS? That is Ramanathan Narayanji. Where is the headquarter? We just saw Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and it was started in 2019. Here you can see drone manufacturer Daksha has won the contract from Indian Army for the supply of 200 drones and accessories. Next, MSDE, that is your Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. They have launched Transforming Lives, Building Futures, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in Northeast. This is a special skill development program to create a robust, skill-centric and industry-ready ecosystem in the Northeastern region. I repeat, it is your Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. They launched this Transforming Lives, Building Future. This is a skill development and entrepreneurship in Northeast India. Correct? This initiative was launched jointly by Dharmendra Pradhan, who is our Education Minister, along with G. Kishan Reddy ji. Correct? And Rajiv Chandrasekhar. So these three persons jointly launched this initiative, that is Transforming Lives, Building Future, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in Northeast India. As you can see by the name of the program itself, it is to provide skills to the people of the Northeast India so that they can be prepare themselves, or they can, these individual youths, they can prepare themselves for the job market ahead. The government of India has also allocated a substantial fund of 360 crore rupees to promote the inclusive development, foster entrepreneurial talent, and also to provide skills in the northeastern region. This will be benefiting more than 2.5 lakh crore youth in the phase 1, right? And remember here some other initiatives such as your 2 lakh skill training under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, then 30,000 apprenticeship, that is your internship engagement under National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, then 20,000 skilled under the Jan Sanction. Here you can see 2 lakh skill training under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, then 30,000 apprentices, then 20,000 skilled under the Jan Sanction Santhan, correct? And other initiatives were also taken to provide skills to the Indian youth so that they can be market ready, and whenever the job opportunity comes for the desired skill, they can apply for the same, correct? So coming back, remember it is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. They have launched this Transforming Lives Building Future, that is a skill development and entrepreneurship program in Northeast. Next, which two organizations signed a memorandum of understanding to improve the medical waste management in Indonesia? So remember, it is India's eGov Foundation and UNDP Indonesia. These two organizations came together and they signed a memorandum of understanding to improve the medical waste management in Indonesia. We know that medical waste is a big problem, right? Because large number of your plastics, your gloves, cottons, like then your mask that we use during COVID-19, that has created a huge waste, because every person in the world used a mask, and not just one mask, they must have used more than 20 or 30 masks during a period of 2 to 3 years, right? So these masks have created a huge problem, and that waste need to be taken care of. And for the same in the medical waste management in Indonesia, these two organizations, India eGov Foundation and UNDP Indonesia, they came together where they signed this MOU, and they will help to reduce this medical waste in the Indonesia, right? The need for collaboration was considered from the recent data where reported a 30% increase in daily medical waste, right, to 382 tons after COVID-19 pandemic, as compared to 293 tons of pre-pandemic levels. As I just mentioned, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are seeing a rise in the medical waste. Because of the one of the big reason here will be your masks, right? Because people are continue to use masks, and during the time also of COVID-19, during lockdown, we saw that huge number of masks were produced and used by the people, and that will account for the waste, right? This MOU will bring visibility and accountability in the management of infectious medical waste in Indonesia's 30,000 health facilities, correct? Then remember, UNDP Indonesia through ME Smile, right? Through this ME Smile, they are collaborating and utilizing the expertise of regional and global partners, right? And managing medical waste in 32 hospitals and one healthcare sector, correct? So remember, it is India's eGov Foundation along with UNDP Indonesia. They are working together to tackle the medical waste that has been created in Indonesia. And after COVID-19, there has been a surge in the daily medical waste. Earlier it was 293 tons per, right? And now it is 382 tons, correct? Next is international affairs. Here you can see the same India's eGov Foundation and UNDP Indonesia, they signed this MOU to improve the medical waste management, and one of the largest weight that we can see is contributing to this problem is your masks. Next, with Small Finance Bank that was launched India's first 24/7 video banking services. I repeat, which small finance bank they have launched India's first 24/7 video banking services? It is your AU Small Finance Bank, right? This small finance bank, that is India's largest small finance bank, they became the first bank in India to offer 24/7, that is 365 days video banking facility to all the customers under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana for the free of cost, right? This video banking provides customers with a branch-like experience, enabling them to engage in a face-to-face interaction with AU banking relationship managers. Right? Apart from this, here various services are offered, such as your opening and closing of your fixed deposits, then RTGS, that is your real-time gross settlement, then comes your NEFT, National Electronic Fund Transfer, right? And other net banking services are also provided here. Then coming back, remember, if we talk about WhatsApp, recently WhatsApp has also rolled out a new feature that you will be able to share screen during a video call on WhatsApp. Correct? Do remember this also. Then Twitter, it was renamed to what? It was renamed to X. Correct? Next, if we talk about AU Small Finance Bank, who is the Chief Executive Officer here and Managing Director? Sanjay Agarwal. Where is the headquarter of AU Small Finance Bank? Jaipur, Rajasthan. It was established in 1996. Next, which payment bank launched India's first eco-friendly debit card? India's first eco-friendly debit card was launched by Airtel Payments Bank. Right? Also, it became the first Indian bank to launch an eco-friendly debit card for their new and existing customers. This debit card will be crafted from recycled polyvinyl chloride, that is PVC, polyvinyl chloride, right? So this debit card that is being provided by Airtel Payment Bank is being built by recycled PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride. Correct? Next, each production batch of 50,000 such debit cards, it will reduce 350 kgs of carbon emission into the atmosphere. Right? Next is your which bank launched factoring subsidy in Gift City? I repeat, which bank has launched this factoring subsidy in Gift City, Gujarat? So remember, it is your Exim Bank. They have launched this factoring subsidy in Gift City, Gujarat. Now, what is this factoring subsidy? What is the aim here? Here, the subsidiary is set to provide a suite of trade finance solutions to Indian exporters with the main emphasis on export factoring. Right here, Exim FinServe is the first finance company of Gift City for exporting factoring. Correct? So coming back, Exim Bank, that is your Export and Import Bank of India, they have launched their subsidiary, that is India Exim FinServe IFSC Private Limited at Gift City, Gujarat in Gandhinagar. Right? So remember, they have launched this Exim Bank, they have launched their subsidiary, that is India Exim FinServe IFSC Private Limited in Gandhinagar, Gujarat in Gift City. This was inaugurated by whom? Dr. Vivek Joshi, who is our secretary for the Department of Financial Services, and the subsidiary is set to provide a suite of trade finance solutions to Indian exporters with primary emphasis on export factoring. Right? The services by the Exim FinServe will improve cash flow and reduced payment risk for exporters. Also, it will enhance the export competitiveness of MSME as they can provide attractive credit terms to buyers without facing associated risks. Next, if we talk about Exim Bank, who is the managing director here? Harsha Bangari. It was established in 1982 and headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, PayU and CSC Academy to offer financial education to underprivileged people. I repeat, PayU India and CSC Academy, they collaborated to provide digital and financial literacy to the weak and underprivileged segments of the society from 1st of July to 30th of June 2024. Under this, mobile vans will be stationed and in around 3 districts, that is in Gurugram, Haryana, Mumbai, Maharashtra and Bangalore, Karnataka. And this is to provide financial and digital literacy instructions as well as other civic services for the people between the age of 15 and 60. Underprivileged segment of society that include SC, ST, below poverty line and women. So coming back, it is your PayU and CSC Academy. They are offering financial education to the underprivileged section, right? And under this, various mobile vans will be stationed in and around the 3 districts, that is in Delhi, Gurugram, Mumbai and Bangalore, to provide financial awareness. Next is your Bandhan Bank and Odisha government. They have partnered to facilitate OTDC payment solutions. I repeat, Recently, Bandhan Bank Limited has partnered with the government of Odisha, and it is to support the payment solutions for the Odisha Tourism Development Corporation Limited. Here, the bank has introduced point of sale machines which will offer seamless card payment experience. Bandhan Bank will be providing machines with to the OTDC, that is your Odisha Tourism Development Corporation, correct? And these point of sale machines will provide easy and quick payment solutions to the tourists. Next thing, remember Bandhan Bank Limited, it was incorporated in the year 2014, and in 2015 it became the first ever microfinance institution to become a universal bank of India. Correct? So it is your Bandhan Bank that is tied up with Odisha government to facilitate OTDC payment solutions. Next is your Aparava Energy. They signed this MOU with REC and PFC to get 9,120 crore finance for their various projects. I repeat, Aparava Energy Private Limited. It is a Mumbai, Maharashtra based integrated energy solutions provider. They signed this MOU with REC, that is Rural Electrification Corporation Limited, and Power Finance Corporation to get finance for 9,120 crore rupees for their funding of wind transmission and advanced meeting projects in India. Correct? Then remember REC Limited, it is a Navratna public sector undertaking, and this collaborated their strengths to strengthening the roadmap for the Aparva Energy for sustainable and integrated growth in future. So it was your Aparva Energy. They signed this MOU with REC and PFC to for 9,120 crore rupees for the financing of their various projects. Next is award and recognition. Recently, Shashidhar Jagdishan of HDFC Bank became the highest paid bank CEO in the fiscal year 2023. So remember, who is the highest paid bank CEO for the fiscal year 23? He will be Shashidhar Jagdishan, who is the Chief Executive Officer of HDFC Bank. And in total, he took 10.55 crore rupees in this financial year. Correct? Next, here then you can see among the bank CEOs, Amitabh Chaudhary, the CEO of Axis Bank, received a payout of 9.75 crore rupees. Sandeep Bakshi, CEO of ICICI Bank, got a paid of 9.6 crore rupees, and the details were made public in disclosures made in the annual reports. Next is appointment and resignation. Indian ecologist Raman Sukumar has been elected as the vice chairman of Working Group Second of IPCC. I repeat, recently Indian ecologist, scientist and Asian elephant expert Raman Sukumar has been elected as the vice chair of the Working Group 2 of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change Bureau for the 7th assessment report cycle, right? So he became the vice chair of the Working Group 2 of the IPCC, right, for the 7th assessment report. The elections for the new IPCC Bureau were held during the 59th session of the IPCC held in United Nations Environment Program headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya. Correct? If we talk about IPCC Working Group 2, this impacts the climate change from a worldwide to a regional view of ecosystems and biodiversity, right? And this W World Working Group 2 is supported by a technical support unit located in Germany and Durban, South Africa. Then if we talk about Raman Sukumar, he comes from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and he is known best for his work on the behavior of Asian elephants, about how their presence has affected both humans and natal environment. In 1993, he became a member of the Project Elephant Steering Committee. Then Sukumar has also chaired the Asian Elephant Specialist Group of the World Conservation Union from 1997 to 2004. Correct? Next is your Niger military junta has appointed Ali Mohammed Lamine Zine as the traditional Prime Minister of Niger. I repeat, as you can see in the picture, Niger military junta has appointed Ali Mohammed Lamine Zine, as you can see in the picture, as the transitional Prime Minister of Nigeria. Correct? Here Ali Mohammed, he's an economist and former Minister of Finance of Niger Republic as a traditional Prime Minister of Niger, right? And the appointment comes nearly 2 weeks after the military coup dismissed the President Mohamed Bozman, who was democratically elected in 2021. Correct? So remember, Ali Mohammed Lamine Zine has been appointed as the transitional Prime Minister of Niger. Next, next is your acquisition and mergers. Recently, CCI has approved the merger of TCCL and TCFSL into TCL. I repeat, recently Competition Commission of India has approved the merger of the Tata Cleantech Capital Limited and Tata Capital Finance Services Limited into Tata Capital Limited. Also, CCI has also approved the combination involving the acquisition of 90% of the shareholding of HDFC Credilia Financial Service Limited by Coop Vroom BV, Moss Investments Limited, Infinity Partners, and Devtai Investment Holding BV. Correct? So remember this also. Next is your sports. Recently, FISU World University Games 2023 were held, and India finished here with 26 medals. I repeat, in this Federation of International Sports University World University Games, they were held in Sichuan province in China from 28th of July to 8th of August, right? They were the 31st edition of these games, of these FISU games, right? And here India finished 7th with 26 medals, where 11 were gold, 5 silver, and 10 bronze medal during the 31st edition of this FISU World University Games held in Sichuan province of China. China finished here first in the medal tally with 178 medals, 103 gold, 40 silver, and 35 bronze medals. Next is your important days. Recently, International Day of the Women's Indigenous People is observed on 9th of August, and this day is observed on 9th of August across the world to promote and protect the rights of the world's indigenous population and to raise awareness of the need to improve the economic, social, and cultural situation of the indigenous people. This day is also known as World Tribal Day or World Indigenous People Day, and the theme that you need to remember here is Indigenous Youth as Agents of Change for Self-Determination. Correct? Next is, when do we observe Nagasaki Day? We remember yesterday on 8th of August we observed your Hiroshima Day, and on 9th of August we observe your Nagasaki Day. So it is a consecutive day that you need to remember, and this year in 2023 it was the 78th anniversary of Nagasaki Day. The bomb that was dropped on Nagasaki is Fat Man, right? And Little Boy was dropped on Hiroshima. Correct? So this is the name of the bomb that was dropped by USA on Nagasaki, that is in Japan. Next here you can see Nagasaki Day observed on 9th of August, and it is the 70th anniversary of the Nagasaki Day. Next is your National Javelin Day. It is observed on 7th of August, right? And it was declared, why? Because Neeraj Chopra has won the gold medal for India in the Tokyo Olympic Games, and across it was declared that across India we will be observing National Javelin Day on 7th of August every year, right? And remember, this year it is the second edition, so the first ever edition was observed in the year 2022 for the National Javelin Throw Day. Correct? And it is the second anniversary here. And when was the first anniversary? It is your in 7th of August 2022. Next is your state news. Amazon India has signed a memorandum of understanding with EDII of Gujarat government to boost the e-commerce export. I repeat, recently Amazon they signed this MOU with Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India EDII and the Cottage and Rural Industries Department of the government of Gujarat, and this is basically to boost the e-commerce export from Gujarat. If we talk about electronics export, it was done maximum from which state? It was done by Tamil Nadu, right? And now remember, here we are talking about to boost e-commerce export from Gujarat. For this, Amazon India signed an MOU with Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. Here the main focus will be on bringing weavers, artisans, and other MSMEs from Gujarat on Amazon global selling platform. Through this Hastakala Setu Yojana program, the Cottage and Rural Industries Development will identify around 1,000 artisans in handloom and handicraft products. Right? So coming back, remember it is Amazon and the EDII, that is Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India of Gujarat government. They recently signed here MOU so that the export from Gujarat can be enhanced. Right? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. Drone manufacturer Daksha has won the contract from Indian Army for supply of 200 drones and accessories. MSDE launched special skill development program for northeastern region. Indian eGov Foundation and UNDP Indonesia, they signed this MOU to improve medical waste management in Indonesia. AU Small Finance Bank launched India's first 24 by 7 video banking services. Airtel Payment Bank launched India's first eco-friendly debit card. Exim Bank of India launched the factoring subsidiary Exim Finserv in GIFT City, Gujarat. PayU and CSC Academy to offer financial education to underprivileged people. Bandhan Bank and Odisha government, they have partnered to facilitate OTDC payment solutions. Aparva Energy, they signed this MOU with REC and PFC to get 9,120 crore finance for their various projects. Shashidhar Jagdishan of HDFC Bank became the highest paid CEO in fiscal year 23. Important. Indian ecologist Raman Sukumar elected as the vice chairman of the working group 2 of IPCC. Then Niger military junta has been appointed as the Niger military junta, they have appointed Ali Mahaman Lamin Zine as the transitional prime minister of Niger. CCI has approved the merger of TCCL and TCFSL into TCL and has cleared the proposal for acquisition of HDFC Credilia Financial Services. Then FISHU World University Games were held in China and India finished here with 26 medals in the 7th position, and in the medal tally China has secured the top position. Then International Day of the World Indigenous People observed on 9th of August, Nagasaki Day on 9th of August, and National Javelin Day on 7th of August. Then comes your Amazon India. They signed this MOU with EDII and Gujarat government to boost the e-commerce exports, right, in from Gujarat. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's shift to the revision part. Next is, recently which state is aiming to become $1 trillion economy by 2028, or which state of India? It is Maharashtra. Right, Maharashtra is aiming to become $1 trillion economy by 2028, and India is projecting that they will become third, or India is projecting that we will become third largest economy in the world. Correct, by 2027, and this is important. On top, USA, followed by China, and India on the third position. There was another report that suggested and that estimated that by the year 2070, we will become second largest GDP in the world. Correct, and on the top will be China. Next thing, remember, to achieve the target of becoming third largest economy in the world by 2027, we need to achieve a growth rate of 6.3% every single year to have this data. Correct, and another report also suggested that by the year 2047, India is aiming to become a developed nation, and for that they need to achieve 6.7% of GDP growth rate every year, every single year till 2047 to achieve the rate or achieve the title of a developed nation, because currently we are a developing nation. Next, recently which country has banned mobile phones from their classroom? It is your Netherlands. And India, they are already not allowed, but in some countries they were allowed, and from them Netherlands has recently banned these mobile phones from the classroom. Then third edition of the World Hindu Conference, where was this held? It was held in Bangkok. Third World Hindu Conference, right? Then a corporate operating system by the name Open Clean. This Open Claim is the name of the operating system, and it was launched by which country? It was launched by China. Correct, Open Claim. And in last, tell me, if I ask you, which state has topped among the bigger states in the Grievance Redressal Index? In this Grievance Redressal Index, in the top states, it is UP that has secured the top position, and if we are considering small states also, then it is Sikkim that has topped this. Correct. Next, tell me, where did third edition of the G20 Cultural Group Working Meeting concluded? It concluded in Hampi. right? Research affiliate program, research affiliate program. This was named Eklavya. And which university launched it? It was launched by National Law University. Operation Border Sword. This Operation Border Sword was held between which two countries? India and USA. Border Sword, remember this. Collect. Then India, along with which country, will be settling their transaction in rupees? Which is it? It is your India and Bangladesh. Correct? Here, India and Bangladesh, they will be settling their amount in Indian currency, that is rupees. Then Odisha government has approved the inclusion of which language in the 8th schedule? And we know these 8 schedule, they are related to language, correct? And recently it was your Kui language, and it was approved by Odisha government, right? Then recently IFSCA, they signed a climate policy initiative, right? And sorry, IFSCA and climate policy initiative, they together signed a memorandum of understanding, and this was basically for the sustainable financing and shifting towards your green energy, renewable sources of energy, and following your sustainable development goals. Next, also tell me Tamil Nadu's first flying training organization. Tamil Nadu's first flying training organization has been set up, right? And it is which edition of India? It is the 36th such flying training organization that was set up in Tamil Nadu. Next is your BIS. What does BIS stands for? Bureau of Indian Standard, right? BIS, they recently signed this MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, by with how many institutions for collaboration in standardization and conformity assessment? It is with 35 institutions. I repeat, BIS, they signed MOU with 35 institutions across India for the collaboration and conformity assessment, right? The institution included prominent NITs, government and private engineering college across different states in India. But what is this MOU all about? The participating institutions here will associate with the technical committee of BIS to set up infrastructure that will be supporting your research and development in that area. I repeat, this MOU with BIS will promote infrastructure in those institutions, in those private institutions or your government institutions, where the main focus will be on research and development. Correct? Important, take a note of it. This MOU will enhance the standard formulation activities, and BIS, they will also explore setting up of a center of excellence for standardization in partnership with these 35 institutions, and they include both your private and public institutions. So correct option here becomes option A, 35. Correct? Next, who launched Bhartiya Vastra Evam Shilpa Kosh during National Handloom Day in Delhi? First thing, remember this Bhartiya Vastra Evam Shilpa Kosh. This was launched where? It was launched in New Delhi, and it was launched during the National Handloom Day. When do we observe this National Handloom Day? Remember that 7th of August is observed as National Handloom Day, and it was the 9th edition of this National Handloom Day that was celebrated at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. And remember here, who launched this Bhartiya Vastra Evam Shilpa Kosh? It was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If we talk about this, this is an online repository, and it is a one of its kind knowledge platform that will connect history, present status, and the future development of textile, clothing, and related crafts. I repeat, this Bhartiya Vastra Evam Shilpa Kosh, this is a one of its kind knowledge portal that will be connecting history, present, and future developments of textile, clothing, and craft sector. This will offer access to vast database of research papers, case studies, discussions, doctoral in these areas, serving as a comprehensive resource for information and on new development and current events like textile and craft. Correct? Remember this. Then another thing, remember here, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also inaugurated a special 3-day exhibition on handloom, handicraft, khadi products, etc. This will be benefiting your various cooperative societies, women self-help groups across India, right? And remember a movie, that is Khadi for fashion. This was also recently launched. Correct? Next, what is the rank of India in leading exporters World Merchandise Trade Index 2022? So the rank of India here is 18 in this World Trade Statistical Review 2022, right? And this was released by WTO, World Trade Organization. In this, if we are talking about export, right, in leading exporters World Merchandise Trade Index, rank of India is 18. And if we are talking about imports, leading importers in your merchandise import or leading importers in World Merchandise Trade Index, what is the rank of India? It is 9th. Correct? China, USA and Germany, they are the top 3 exporters in the world merchandise trade respectively. China on top, second USA and third Germany. Correct? This we are talking about merchandise export. If we are talking about commercial services, for export, the rank of India is 7th, and for importers, the rank of India is 9th. Here we are talking about the merchandise export, so do pay attention. China is on top, USA second, Germany third. In this world merchandise export, for exporters, rank of India is 18, and for imports, India rank is 9th. Right? If we talk about WTO, who released this data, WTO, who is the Director General here? Nkosi Okonjo-Iweala. Headquarter, it is in Geneva, Switzerland, and it was established on 1st of January 1995. India committed how much amount to Tuvalu's Clean Water Initiative in order to provide clean water in Tuvalu? All right, in Tuvalu, various projects has been started, right? And here India pledged 800,000 US dollar. I correct, not 8, 700,000 US dollar, correct, for the development of various clean water initiatives in Tuvalu. Next, which Indian naval ship participated in PASEX exercise? So remember, it is your INS Chennai, right? They participated in this PASEX exercise with Royal Saudi naval ship HMS Al Jubail. Next is your friends homework section. Let's move to the homework section now. What is the India's GST collection for the month of July 2023? Second, which state or UT has launched Amrit Brikshay Andolan application? And third, Unmesh and Utkarsh, these are the festivals that were celebrated in which state? Important. And tell me, Unmesh is for what and Utkarsh is for what also? These are the two different festivals. Let me know both of them, right? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. If you find the session to be interesting, all you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.